ladies and gentlemen. Moreno is still locked up in Ohio, and he's crying and wailing because he said he missed his freedom, and he's afraid in jail that they're going to, off him. So he's scared being behind bars. So this is what he said recently because the Post interviewed him behind bars. So he viciously mocked America to his TikTok followers. And if you remember, he had a 500,000 followers over there, and urged them when they crossed the border to invade abandoned houses. He now misses his glorious liberties he enjoyed in the US and whining, "I miss my freedom." Moreno moaned that he is the victim of unjust persecution. And they said he rambled on about this. "I came here to the United States because of my persecution in his home country." I believe he was one of those inmates they got rid of. I really do. I still believe that. But they're doing the same thing to me here in the United States, persecuting me, Moreno wailed. Mm-mm-mm. Cry him a Rio Grande River, y'all. It's all misinformation in the media about me. They're defaming me. They're misrepresenting me in the news. I'm a good father, a good husband, a good son, a good person, humble, respectful to people who respect me. He continued. Moreno spoke only in Spanish, hiding his face from the video camera for the duration of the interview. "I miss my entire life. I miss my freedom," he cried. With Moreno out of the frame, the camera showed inmates in blue striped jumpsuits sitting at 5 silver tables. Through a glass window at one point of the visit, 5 inmates looked in his direction and they were shouting at him, "What is happening?" Moreno could be heard muttering to himself, "I'm afraid they're going to kill me. They're going to come for my life, anyone," he said. Moreno has been in touch with his wife, Veronica Torres, since he's been locked up. Now, I know when he first got locked up, they would not allow her to see him. She was not allowed to see him at all. So I don't know if anything changed since then. So since he's been locked up and insisted the Post contact her so she could charge an undisclosed sum for a good interview with him. But the Post told him they don't pay for interviews. So ICE fugitive operation officers cuff Moreno in Columbus, Ohio on March 29th, nearly 2 years after he actually escaped from ICE back on April 23rd, 2022 in Eagle Pass, Texas. He was allowed to stay in the country on a Biden administration approved parole scheme, but then he failed to appear for his required check ins with immigration officers, according to ICE. The Venezuelan national could also face federal firearm charges. Yes, they said they found a firearm in the place he was staying. So a series of March 14th videos still on Moreno's Instagram account show him holding and showing firearms in a gun store and asking his followers, "Which do you like best?" But Moreno insisted he was thrown in the clink because of his inflammatory social media videos, and ironically vow to use his First Amendment rights to fight any charges. Wow. Well, I guess if they're letting them have Second Amendment rights, they can get weapons, then hey, why not First Amendment rights? Okay, so if Moreno commits a crime or something, they would be right, but it's because of my work. So this is unfair. Social media is my job. That's right, y'all. He said work is for slaves. He's allergic to work. That's what he said on social media. If I want to say something now, I can't say it. We've become an oppressive country instead of a free country where we can express whatever it is in our hearts. Well, I got a news for you, Moreno. Talking real to you, buddy. America is a slave nation. They talk all the freedoms, but don't have any problems locking folks up even when crimes were never committed. That's not a free country. Free country in name only. That's what America is. Free in name only. That's it. The United States was created to be that, not to oppress, he said. Well, you need to have more conversations with the Black community there, Moreno. Previously, Moreno posted videos to TikTok and Instagram encouraging other migrants to come to the US, where he said they didn't have to work because they could make more money from begging on the streets and collecting government handouts. He sure had a lot to say, didn't he? I didn't cross the Grand Rio to work like a slave, Moreno said in one clip on Instagram, while waving a stack of $100 bills in front of his face. In the same video, Moreno claimed to have enough money to support himself, Torres, and their daughter, who was born in October. So she was born here in the States for at least 18 months without having to work. The Venezuelan also called for his fellow countrymen to unite in support of a 15-year-old migrant that was accused of firing shots and injuring a tourist in Times Square, and that was February 8th. So, since all of this happened, TikTok shut down his account where he had 500,000 followers, but his Instagram profile is still active and has more than 17,000 followers. Mm-mm-mm. So, y'all, he said, yes, they closed my TikTok account, but I keep earning on Facebook and Instagram. I won't earn the same, but I'm going to get my TikTok account back. I'm going to keep earning money. So, this is what he said. He said, I am a different person. We can't confuse one with the other. We can't confuse my character with my real life. Well, I mean, you were all over them videos telling the illegals to cross the border and come here and commit crimes. That's what you did. Now, according to him, he is the victim. Well, you at least got that part down, Moreno. You sound just like them folks. So, y'all, you're going to have to tell me what you think about what he said. And, you know, I still believe eventually they going to let him out. I really do. And even if they did deport him, he's going to find his way right back over here. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.